Those of you that don't know what Zite is a very powerful AI app builder that allows you to build business applications as built-in databases. You can build out UIs, custom workflows, and automations. And the integrations list is starting to get much longer. They have a lot of native integrations. And within the application, there is a setting that you can go in and add secrets. So that's where you can add your API keys. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate with Google Maps. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add the address field and associated fields like street, city, state, province, zip code, and so on to the database. And that's going to be on my customer table. So what I've done here really simply, and again, I already have this application built out, but what we're doing is add addresses to the customers and database and associated UI elements, break the address out into separate fields. And I did that in plan mode, which you can select right here. So to build out a plan based off of the actions that it's going to take. If I go into the databases, you can see I have customers database here with name, email, phone, all those types of things. And then we're going to be adding in those address fields. So that's going to be the first step before we add the Google Maps integration. So you can see it started working on the left side here, and now it wants to add each of these fields to the database. I can go ahead and click accept, and we can see here in the customers table, it's added each of the fields that I have requested. We navigate back to the address fields as requested. Now we're going to take it a step further and add in the Google Maps API. So to do that, we can go down to the left side, click this integrations button on the left, search maps. I'll scroll down to it. I'll type in map and I will select the connect button. So this requires an API key. It's giving you instructions right here, what you have to do. This is a little bit more technical, but it's not that difficult. You can see there is a setup guide here. Basically, you're going to have to create an account in the Google console and you're going to have to accept the API. Now, you can get charged for API usage. So depending on what you're using it for, you may not want to make it public if you don't want to run up your bill. But an internal application with some light usage, you do get free credits each month. So once you have your account set up and you're logged in to the Google Cloud console, you can come up here and you can create a new project, or you can add the API key from a current project. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new project. I'll go in here, new project, and I'm going to call this Zite. Go ahead, create this, and you can see it has created the API key for me. Now I'm going to rotate this and delete this, but what you're going to do is you're going to copy this to your clipboard. You'll come back in here and you'll paste it in there. Now this is private. I would not show this to anyone else, and Zite does secure this for you. So like I said, copy this and paste it. So now that we've added the Google Maps integration, I am going to ask it to add an autocomplete feature into the address field within the customer modal. So implement autocomplete address feature in the edit customer. And now I have that selected in plan mode. So I go ahead and submit that prompt. And now Zite is going to go through its process of thinking about this and putting together a plan. See, the plan has been completed and how it's going to go ahead and implement it. You can see it summary on the left side. So this looks good enough to me. I can go ahead and click build plan. And we have the Google Maps API and functionality built out. If I go into the edit icon, I can select the address, start typing in a new address. I can arrow down to 987 Fifth Ave. If I hit tab or enter, you can see it shows this autofilled by Google Maps. It also shows the city and state, zip, and country are all automatically filled. And go ahead and save this, and the address should update properly for me. And if you wanted, you could even take this a step further. You could add in a map so that when you selected the address in line here, it could add that pinpoint to a map for you. And there's a lot of other different functionality that you can add as well. So one last thing really quickly, I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to go into plan mode once again and just say something like, when selecting the address in the customers UI, open up a map modal, and add a pin based on the address. Now that we've implemented this in the customers dialog, and I've got the location here, you can see it's a hyperlinked. When I select it, it opens up this window here with the map, so I can see exactly where this address lands, and I can zoom out as well so I can see a larger picture of where this pin exists.